remember what you told me. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. And I can't let these memories just fade away. And I remember what you told me. We ride, ride. Yeah, we ride, we ride. She used to say, we ride. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. And I can't let these memories just fade away. That I remember what you told me. Oh, you forgot about the promises you. Mm-hmm. And I remember what you told me. Right. Yeah, we ride. Yo, Ty, I forgive you. We're friends again, okay? I forgive you. I forgive you. Come on. Yo, Ty, how have you been, man? I hope you've been doing better than me. I had a very rough weekend. Girl, you forgot about. Okay, alright, look. Yo, Ty, can you make the pin chat, please? Can you make the pin chat? Yeah, I'm doing better now. Don't worry. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. And I can't let these memories just fade away. But I remember what you told me. We ride, rest of the day. We ride. Mm-hmm. We ride. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. And I can't let these memories just fade away. And I remember what you told me. We ride, rest of the day. We ride. We ride, we ride. She used to say, we ride. Oh, you forgot about the promises you made me. I wish that you could hold me when I'm lonely. Okay, look. Yo, Ty. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for the wishes. Ty said just waiting for summer to kick in now. Yo, summer is a long way from now, Ty. You gotta wait for spring. It's not even spring yet. This is winter right now, right? This is winter. Okay, look, I just wanted to show you this painting I did. This is a painting I did. I finished this yesterday. Hold up. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made. This is another one I did very recently. I think I posted the video for this one. Yeah, it's not even spring yet. So you gotta chill out, fam. You gotta chill out, fam. Kate, what's up, Kate? Nice to see you again. Just showing you some of my recent work. Kate, what's up? What's goody? Girl, I wish that you could hold me when I'm lonely. And I can't let these memories just fade away. But I remember what you told me. We ride. This is another recent painting. This is a very chaotic painting. This is a very chaotic painting. Okay? Very chaotic. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate you. Ty said UK randomly gets hot in April. What? It gets hot in the UK in April? That's confusing to me. Rwanda needs to donate. I'm gonna be honest, in Rwanda right now, we're in the rainy season. So it rains like every day, pretty much, like a lot. It like rains a lot. It's like hailing. It's not even rain. Joji, what's up? Nice to see you again. Sorry, I had a very quiet weekend. I was going through it, man. I'm not even gonna cap right now. I was going through it. But yeah, I'm showing you guys some of my recent work. If you're new here, this is some of my recent work. You know. Kate is having a blizzard. Jesus. A blizzard? I haven't seen that in a minute. Ty said I would think differently. Wait, Ty, what are you talking about when you say you would think about it differently? What do you mean? This is another one. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's magic. Okay, how about this one? How y'all feel about this? I think I already showed this one. People said it looked like blueberries. Georgie said, I'm sad for you. What do you mean? Who's sad for who? Thank you, Ty. Thank you for the pin chat. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. Kate is having a blizzard. Joji said, I'm sad that you lost the competition. Sometimes you gotta lose. Sometimes, you know what, I think actually most of life is losing. I gotta lose a lot more, actually. I feel like after you handle a loss, you can handle a lot more. I feel like a superhero now. I feel like I can just keep losing and I'll be all right, you know? Yeah, so Ty, I have forgiven Ty. I have forgiven Ty. Me and Ty don't have beef anymore. Me and Ty are not beefing anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the way I look on these lives is not how I look in real life. I don't know if it's the quality of the screen, maybe the lighting. Like I don't really look like this in real life. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. By the way, this is a new sketch I did today. Ooh, might be a new painting soon. Whoa. forgot about the promises you made me. I need to get some water. Hold up. I'll be back. I need to get some water. Oh, forgot about the promises you made me. And the memories just fade away. But I remember what you told me. Oh. Okay. I'm back. What's up? Kate said, "You're still a champion in my eyes." Yo, shout out to Kate. Thank you for the support, Kate. I'm in very, very good spirits. I'm a superhero now. Like, for real. Okay. Ty said the camera flips your face. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I feel like so what YouTube does, because this is live streaming and it takes a lot of bandwidth, they will lower the quality. So it's crazy because now, like, I've been watching my lives from another screen and I don't look like this. Like, I look at and I'm like, I don't, like, that's not how I look in like pictures or in the mirror or whatever. But on the live, I look different. Like, if you guys saw me in real life, you'd see I look different, you know? Also, I noticed there's a lot of people, there's like a lot of people who have been on my lives. And they don't say anything. They just be watching me, which is cool. It's cool too, you know? But I need to get back to work for real on my streaming content. But to be honest, I don't even know, like, what do you guys want from me? Like, what kind of live do you want me to do? Like, I don't know what kind of live stream you guys want me to do, because I just wanted to build community and to bring you guys a live experience with my exhibitions eventually, no matter where you're at in the world, you know? And I still have this book that I'm working on. And now that I lost the competition, I have a lot more time to work on the book. Ty said, social, I need to catch up. All right, man. Well, to be honest, Ty, you weren't here for the weekend, and I was just depressed over the weekend. So I didn't really do, I didn't say much over the weekend because I was just depressed, if I'm being honest with you. Kate said, whatever you're in the mood for. All right, yo, Kate is a real supporter. I need like 30,000 Kates who love me like into infinity. Oh my God. Yo, Kate did not know I was writing a book. Yo, Ty, can you tell Kate? Okay, Kate, I want you to do this. Kate, I want you to go look at my first ever live. Go look at my first ever live. It's called Why Blue on this channel. On this channel, my first ever live. And it explains everything that I'm working on and why I'm live streaming in the first place. Ty said, I'm gonna buy it. Shout out to Ty, man. Yo, Ty, I just want to say, like, I also believe in forgiveness and forgiving people and also forgiving myself. You know, I feel like I was very hard on myself over the weekend. So I was depressed. You know? Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. And I won't let these memories just fade away. And I remember what you told me. Yes, Kate. So, yeah, I'm trying to finish the book. Even today, I finished editing another chapter. You feel me? You feel me? Oh man, I learned so much about life during the weekend. When I was depressed. Um, I learned so much about life. You know, like I was thinking about how like a lot of the bad things, a lot of the successes in our lives and the failures are not even in our control. Ty said, I had a look at your website again. Your paintings and drawings are like what is a comfort chain? I don't know what a comfort chain is. Carla, what's up, Carla? How you been? Is Carla new here? Have I met Carla before? Where's Carla from? Say hi to Carla. Say hi to Carla. Looks like today is gonna be like a more intimate stream. There's less people than usual, but we out here. We out here. What's up? Who wants me to stream twice a day? Ty said a comfort chain isn't really anything. It's just something you have to put in your head and imagine. Oh, I've never heard of anything called a comfort chain. This is my first time. Carla is from the Netherlands. Shout out to the Netherlands. Shout out to the Dutch. I've never been to Amsterdam, but I hate KLM. Like, I'm sorry if you're from the Netherlands, KLM is a terrible airline. I do not recommend KLM to anyone. I had terrible service. I had a very difficult time over there. But I'll tell you what, you can fly with any other airline too. Amsterdam. And Amsterdam is a great place from what I understand. Actually, one of my best friends, is going to college in Amsterdam right now. Sorry, college. No, she's doing her master's in Amsterdam. And it's a great place. She likes it a lot. Kate said, I feel like streaming twice a day would be exhausting. No, but like, so what I meant, what I meant, Kate, is I can go live in the morning, but it'll just be for like 1 hour. Okay, I'll go live in the morning for 1 hour, and then at night I'll do the longer lives. Ty said, "Don't fly Qatar." No, you know what? Okay, I'll say this: all the Middle Eastern airlines are amazing. All the Middle Eastern airlines, whether it's Etihad or Emirates or Qatar, I've had amazing experiences with Qatar specifically. Carla said, "Do you mean Column BC? I can't hear." I said KLM. Carla, I said KLM. KLM is not a great airline. I don't like it. Yo, Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Oh my God, I haven't heard from Kenny in like months. Do you guys know Kenny? Yo, Kate, yo, Ty, you might know Kenny. I think Kenny is from Kenya, right? Are you from Kenya or South Africa? I might be wrong because I haven't seen Kenny in a while. Ty said, yeah, it was good. It was the other passenger that made it bad. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, Qatar has amazing services, amazing customer service. Qatar has amazing, they have a diverse staff, which is very comforting to a diversity of clients. And Qatar Airways, they have amazing routes, and the service is just amazing. Like, they're so kind, they're very accommodating. So I've been flying with Qatar Airways at least for the last for the last, I'm gonna say for the last 6 years. I've been flying with Qatar. Amazing experience myself with Qatar. Um, and Qatar Airways has Starlink on the airline, so you have Wi-Fi, great Wi-Fi, like FaceTime worthy Wi-Fi on the plane. You know, Kenny's here. I haven't heard from Kenny in a while. You know, Ty said Middle East is quite a nice place. Of course, I like the Middle East. I know that there's some like geopolitical conflicts there, but I like the Middle East. All the countries in the Middle East, you know. I like Middle Eastern food a lot. I like Middle Eastern food, Mediterranean food, you know. My favorite kind of food is Middle Eastern and Mediterranean. Ty said, I've been to Dubai, I like it. Would definitely go again. You know, to me, Dubai, like if you go to Dubai, you just go in a shop, you know? Like what? I don't feel like Dubai has like culture really. I don't feel like Dubai has culture really. Like if I'm going to Dubai, is going to Dubai is like going to Miami, but even Miami has some culture. I feel like, you know? Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. Kate said, what is a favorite country that you have visited? Thanks for the great question. My favorite country that I have visited so far? Greatest country I've visited so far. It's hard. You know, some countries are like cheating because they're so big, so they have more to visit. Like, for example, I might have liked I liked Vancouver a lot more than I liked Brussels. But then like Brussels is better than Ottawa in Canada. You get what I'm saying? Because Canada is so big and Belgium is small. Like, so I can't say a country, but like I can say cities. You know, I had an amazing time in Shanghai, in Shenzhen. You know, I think I could have enjoyed Hong Kong too. I didn't stay there long enough. But I I'll say this. I like Switzerland a lot. I liked South Africa. Cape Town was great. Obviously Rwanda, but I'm from Rwanda, so I'm biased. But like man, I would say huh. In the US, New York was amazing. You know, I love New York. You know, once you if you live in New York long enough, you're gonna be addicted. So Don, what's up, Mohammed? How you been? What's up with people coming on lives and saying this? What does that even mean? Ty said, Yan, what's your opinion of orcas, killer whales in captivity in SeaWorld? Like, I'm not a fan of animals being held in captivity, Ty. Animals being held in captivity, that's not for me, for real. Kate said, you went to China? Yes, I went to China last year. I went to China. I went to Shanghai. I went to Shenzhen and I went to Hong Kong. My personal favorite, it was Shenzhen. But my two friends that I was with, and I understand why, they preferred Shanghai. And you know, like Shanghai is really cool. Like Shanghai's like Shanghai has culture. You know, Shanghai has a lot of culture. You know, so I like Shanghai, and I liked Shenzhen as well. In Hong Kong, you know, Hong Kong reminded me of New York a lot, but like it felt like a downgrade after leaving mainland China. Like mainland China was a lot more developed in Hong Kong. To be honest, like it was much more organized, cleaner, new brand. Like Kate said, liking your own country the best is very normal. Of course, I gotta put Rwanda first. I'm gonna put Rwanda first, man. I'm gonna put Rwanda first. I'm not even apologizing for that. Ty said I couldn't agree more with you. If you people want to see these animals, see them in the wild. Exactly. Ty, speaking of seeing animals in the wild, I agree with you. I mean, that's what we do in Rwanda. Like, if you come to Rwanda and you want to visit gorillas, they're not in a zoo. They're not being held in a zoo somewhere. You have to go to their habitat and wait for them. Like, go near where they're at, but you're not gonna find a gorilla in a zoo. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Holding animals in captivity, I'm not a fan of that. It's a way, like, Ty, I have a feeling that you would love a safari. Like, if you came to Rwanda and went to Akagera, or you went to see the gorillas in the north, or if you went to the Masai Mara in Kenya, oh my, Ty, you would love it. You would love. Kate said, "Can you pick top 3 places you want to visit in the future?" Yes, yes, Kate's top 3 places I want to visit. Top 3 places I want to visit. I would say number one. Number one. Hmm. Hmm. Number one, I'd say Senegal. I wanna put Senegal one. I wanna say Senegal one. I wanna say Ethiopia two. Okay, Ethiopia two. And then 3, Mexico. I gotta go to Mexico. So Senegal, Ethiopia, and Senegal. These are my top 3. These are my top 3. Ty said, I have been to Singapore, UK, of course, France, Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, Switzerland, Spain, Morocco, Dubai, Qatar. Damn. Ty has seen the whole world already. Already. Yo, how was okay, so Ty, you went to Doha? I'm assuming Ty said he went to Doha. You went to Doha? How was Doha? Cause I've flown I've had a lot of I've had a lot of like stops. I've had a lot of flights go through Doha, but I've never gone out of the airport. I've never like visited Doha. Ty would love a safari, I believe so. Ty said places I'm gonna visit soon, France and Morocco. Yeah, I mean, I think you'll enjoy France and Morocco for sure. But France and Morocco, they speak French in both countries. You gotta practice your French for sure. You know, you gotta practice your French for sure. You know. By the way, like, when's the World Cup again? The World Cup is this year, right? Is the World Cup this year? Kate said I'm going to South Korea. Shout out to you and your mom. I think South Korea, Seoul is also on my list. But the thing is, like, I don't know if I want to travel alone. I don't know, which friends I'm going with. I don't know, man. I didn't have traveling in my plans this year a lot. Ty said I'm not into football. Man, for real? Yeah, South Korea sounds sick for sure. For sure, ski. I agree. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? I know about the UK, but I've never wanted to go to the UK. I've never felt like going to London. It looks so gray all the time. What's up, Sia? I think Sia is new. I've never seen Sia before. Sia, where are you from? We have Sia Ecstatic in the chat right now. I don't think I've seen Sia before. Half American, half Indian. Shout out to the Americans that are half Indian or the Indians that immigrated to the US. The Indian diaspora. How about that? Kate said hello. Yeah, say hi to Sia. Sia, you guys know the singer Sia, right? You guys know her? The singer called Sia? Do you guys know her? Do you guys know the singer called Sia? I love Sia. She has a song called "The Plastic Heart." No, Elastic Heart. Oh my, yo, sorry, Elastic Heart. I've got an elastic heart. Pa pita pita pony pa pita pita pony pa pita pita pony pa pa. Sia, can you read the pin chat? Read the pin chat that Ty made for me because he's an OG. Ty said I got pics of me in London. I have to go quite a lot because of my parents' business trips and stuff. It may be great sometimes, but when you go, you realize it's a nice place. Maybe okay. If I go to London, I'll be going in the summer. But I don't know. I never felt like I wanted to go to London. Like what would I do? Like like I wanted to go to New York. I wanted to go to Montreal. I wanted to go to LA, but that was disappointing. I mean, there's places that I've wanted to go, but I've never felt like, oh my God, I really gotta go to London. Like I don't know what's in London. I mean, they told me they have pretty girls, but that's about it, really. Is it true though? Is it true that there's gorgeous women in London? All the gorgeous women in the universe are hiding in London? Nalissa, Nalissa said, "You remember me?" Yes, I remember. I remember you, Nalissa. But Nalissa comes like every 2 months, so I don't even remember where Nalissa is from. Nalissa is having a chat is funny because I've never seen any of you guys' faces, so it's like I'm talking to a bunch of names, basically. Kate said there's gorgeous women everywhere, like everywhere in the UK or like everywhere in the world. In Rwanda, we have gorgeous women for sure. Ty said, I don't know, some are pretty, most are tourists though. Mmm, a lot of tourists in London. What are they doing in London? Like, what are they doing in London? I don't, like, what is there to do? Like, I come to London right now. What do I do? Michu says, what's up, Michu? Michu87, what's up? Sia said, how's life going? I feel great today, but I had a very rough weekend, if I'm being honest with you. I had a very dark weekend, but I'm back again. Kate says there's beautiful women everywhere in the world. That's true. I agree with that. I agree. But some places have a lot more than others. I've got an elastic heart, and I've got an elastic heart. Michu has watched all of my videos. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for that, for sure. Enjoy your studying, Sia. Thank you so much for coming. Yo, Christine, what's up? How have you been? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Who had a week? I'm pretty sure like 99% of you had a better weekend than mine. Yeah. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so it looks like some people had a good weekend. That's good. Kate said, my family is sick, so I spent the whole weekend in bed. Damn, what did you guys get? Kate's whole family is sick. What did you guys get? Christine said, did you finish your drawing? Yes, Christine, I finished my drawing. Yes, look. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I have a few drawings that I finished. I finished this one. Do you remember this one? Christine, do you remember this one? Do you remember this? Do you remember? Do you remember this one? Okay, cool. Do you remember this one? I finished this one too. I posted the video. This is also another one I did. I think I might have started this on live. You know? Yeah. Finished it. What? Kate's family have... Wait, how can you have a fever for a whole month? I'm confused right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm confused. How did you have a fever for a whole month? You got to go see a doc. Yo, Kate, y'all got to go see a doctor. A fever for a month? That's a little crazy, no? Y'all don't think? Y'all don't think having a fever for a month is crazy? Kate said, "You're so talented. I appreciate you." Ty said, "To be honest, London is weird. I don't know what there is to do, but it's fun though. It's one of those places where you just gotta do what is there." I still don't know what people do in London. Like in New York, there's things going on all the time, whether it's like a concert, whether it's like a sports game, Madison Square, or whether it's like someone doing something on the street, whatever. But I don't know what people do in London. I don't know. Yes, Christine, that's crazy, right? A fever for a whole month is crazy. Fever for a whole month, like damn. Girl, you forgot about the promises you made me. And I won't let this memory just fade away. But I remember what you taught me. Oh, you forgot about the promises you made me. Mm. Kate said, "One person heals and sick person gets them sick again." How can you heal and get sick again from the person you just made sick? That doesn't even make sense. That has never happened to me. How can I contaminate you and then you contaminate me back with the same illness I gave you? So what's your name is so what's your wait so me Chu 87. So what's your name? Me Chu 8745. What's your name? Ty said, Ultra 10, welcome back. What's up? Ty said, "It's crazy how you never get the same type of cold. You always catch a different type of cold." There's like there's hundreds of types of colds because I think COVID exposed exposed or maybe even created so many different variants of colds. Like there's so many, like people have told me they had another version of COVID. I mean, it's crazy now. Ultra 10, what's your name again? Ultra 10, what's your name again? Top in Lomi said, "Do a home tour." Okay, here's my tour. Boom. Those are my drawings over there. And some Naruto figurines. There you go. That's my home tour. Top in Lomi. This is Top in Lomi's first time here. I've never seen Top in Lomi in my chat. Romeo, nice to see you again. I'm so sorry I was quiet over the weekend. Kate said, how many kinds are there? I don't know. At this point, I think there's a new kind like every month. I think it's like mutating into new things all the time. Mm, you forgot about the promises you made me. Romeo, thank you for coming to my lives, even when I was quiet. So what's your name? Michu, what is your name? What is your name if it's not Ionu? I appreciate Romeo. Nice profile pic, Romeo. Did you get it from Kate? I think you might have gotten it from Kate. Mm. You forgot about the promises you made me. I have a question. When you join my live, and whenever you join my live, are you able to see all the previous chats, or are you just seeing the new stuff that's coming in? Albanian girl, what's up? How have you been? Has Albanian girl been here before? I think Albanian girl is the first person to come to my live and read the pin chat. Cause how did she know my name? Kate said I was there too, Yan, in your weekend live. Yo, Kate, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for supporting me. Even in a tough time. There's a lot of people who watched my live, 3 months ago, and now they're gone. You know? So it's sometimes it's hard. It's hard to build an audience if people keep leaving. All the people that I had, like all the people, like I remember, there was Peekaboo, there was Jenny, there was David, there was Avery. All these people disappeared. All these people were mods. Sandler and his brother, but they still come. I saw Sandler over the weekend. Albanian girl, where are you from? Albania, right? I'm assuming. Oh, you can scroll up and see the previous messages. Got it. Yes, I'm back, Saint Edits. Wait, I forgot your name, Sainted Edits. What is your name again? I'm kind of bad with names. I appreciate you, Kate. And where's Chloe? Chloe was so nice and she disappeared as well. Oh, Kian. Yeah, Kian, thank you for coming to my lives even when I was depressed over the weekend. But I'm back now. I'm resuscitated. I'm invincible. I'm like a superhero. Oh, but Sonia, no, Sonia was here. Sonia was here over the weekend when I was quiet. Sonia is still there. I haven't seen Sonia. I haven't seen Chloe. Sometimes I see Waleed. I haven't seen Panda. But Panda, I think Panda had an illness. And I had a feeling that Panda was lying about stuff. I feel like Panda was lying about some stuff. I feel like he was lying about being sick. I think he was lying about. I don't appreciate people lying about serious things like illness. People lying about, the struggles that they're going through. And I felt like he was lying about that kind of stuff. I'm just being honest. Oh, Ariana. Okay, Ariana, I appreciate you for being here. I agree. I agree with Ty. I agree with Ty. Albanian girl is sick. Well, as long as if you're really sick and you're honest, I have a lot of empathy for you. But if when people are lying about it, it's like, come on. Especially about serious illnesses like cancer. You know. Right. Romeo said, when I'm grown up, I might be bank cashier or pizza delivery. So why? Why are you saying that, Romeo? Why are you saying that about yourself? Mm. Forgot about the promises you made me. Mm-hmm. But I remember what you used to say. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, yo. If you stop streaming, you don't realize how much mental stamina it takes to be talking for like 3 hours straight. Romeo said, because I like delivery and I want to keep money safe. What do you mean keep money safe? I mean, if you want to be a delivery guy, you can do that, but I feel like AI is going to replace you very soon. If you like being a delivery guy, I feel like AI is going to replace you very soon. Kate said, what got you into architecture?" That's a great question. Wow. Finally a great question. I mean, there's been some great questions about travel as well. But wait, Romeo, I'm being honest. Like right now they're working on AI robots or AI move like even self-driving cars are a thing already. Like if you want to be a delivery guy, I feel like AI is just coming for you for your job. Kate said, "What got you into architecture?" I got into architecture in in the spring of my freshman year in college. I had a class called Space Materiality, and I had a professor. Shout out to him, John Gerard. And what John Gerard or Gerard, I think it's Gerard. In French is Gérard. But what John said, so John had an assignment in his class, which was to design a community center. And in order to design that community center, you had to um, you had to draw the section. So that's where I learned about the different drawings you need in architecture. You know, you need a plan, you need a section, you need an elevation, a site plan, and so on. And so I did all of that, and I realized, oh, not only do I like drawing, I like building the things that come from my drawing. And so after that semester, I pivoted to architecture, and the rest is history. I loved architecture school. You know, I can easily argue it was the best time of my life, for sure. Architecture school, while I was in school, not the pandemic, but like while I was in school, was the best time of 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 my life, right, Kate? Thank you so much, Kate. Kate said, if you're tired, go to bed. I'm not going to bed. I'm probably going to sleep late tonight. Romeo, yes, AI is coming for everybody. Albanian girl's name is Ellie. Shout out to Ellie. Thanks for coming back. Union Jack, what's up? Yo, Jack, what's up? Nice to see you again. I see you. I'm not depressed again. We can talk. Ariana, I got it. I got your name. Ty said new Spinosaurus species discovered. You know, wait, how long ago were dinosaurs alive on Earth? How long ago was that? How long ago were dinosaurs alive? Is it 100,000 years? Is it 100,000 years, or is it like, is it a million or is it 100,000? How old is the Earth again? Hold up. Hold up. I need to hold up. 65 million. Wait. How old is the Earth? How old is planet Earth? Kate, gotta go. Thank you for coming, Kate. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Kate. The Earth is 4 billion years old. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so I just learned that dinosaurs. Oh my God. Yo, did you guys know? Wait, hold on. This is so interesting. Ernest, thank you so much for supporting me. Ernest, where are you from, by the way? Ernest is a bit of an old name. Okay, I just learned Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus? Spinosaurus. Okay, you know what's crazy? So dinosaurs were alive for approximately 165 million years. Dinosaurs were alive for approximately 165 million years. And the Jurassic period, which is the iconic age, it's when the iconic dinosaurs lived, was anywhere between 200 and 145, between 200 and 145 million years. Jesus Christ. Do you guys realize that, like, do you guys realize that, like, dinosaurs were alive for a lot longer than humans have been alive? Like, a lot. Okay. Dinosaurs went extinct for 65 million years. Can you believe that? Dinosaurs were extinct 65 million years before humans appeared. That's insane. Dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years before humans showed up. Ernest is from the US. Yo, Ernest, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? So 66 million years ago, there was a massive asteroid that hit planet Earth. It was like 12 kilometers wide. Jesus Christ. And it struck near the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. It created a crater over 150 kilometers wide. The explosion released more the explosion released more energy than billions of nuclear bombs. Jesus Christ. Ernest is 13. Shout out to Ernest, man. Ernest, did you have a good day? How was Monday for you? I mean, I know Monday is very busy for a lot of you that are in school. Did you guys know? Kian said, guys, what's the answer? Yo, Kian, stop creating nicknames for me. Kian, I don't like any of the nicknames you made for me, by the way. I saw what you try to do over the weekend, try to create nicknames for me. I didn't like any of them. I didn't like any of the nicknames you made for me. So when the asteroid hit Earth 66 million years ago, 75% of species on Earth went extinct. Jesus Christ. Damn. Did you guys know that birds survived? Birds survived the asteroid that hit Earth 66. So a lot of birds are like a lot of birds' ancestors are dinosaurs because the birds survived. You know. Yo, Kian, I'm not trying to be mean. Kian, I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't like any of the nicknames you gave me. And stop trying to give me nicknames. Like I already have I have so many names. I have Yan, I have Yannick, I have Vince. Yeah, so many. Holly, what's up, Holly? How have you been? Holly is another OG. I'm reading about all the species that vanished because of the asteroid. Holly said, Holly. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think Ty can get his mod back. It's just that like my audience has not grown, so I just don't see why. Like I don't need to add more mods. My audience is still. I'm a very small creator. Ernest said I have to go now. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you, Ernest. I appreciate you. Did you guys know that mosquitoes kill more humans than a dinosaur could have if it was alive? Yo, Ty, I'm learning so much. I'm learning about how some dinosaur, some species, some bird species have survived the extinction of dinosaurs. So basically today, some of the birds we see today, their ancestors were alive during the dinosaur age. Ty said, Yan, you should draw Western Australian Perth City frilled lizard statue. I don't draw that kind of stuff, to be honest. That's not really for me. Romeo said, Yan, imagine if your live stream had 1,000 viewers. Whoa. It's very hard to have 1,000 viewers, watching you on a live, for a long period. 1,000 viewers, that's a lot. I don't know, like Romeo, for me to get 1,000 viewers, I basically have to get 100,000. I would at least have to have 100,000 subscribers from live content. From live, if I have 100,000 viewers from live content, then yes, I could average 1,000 viewers on each of my streams. But that's crazy though. 100,000 viewers constantly. I've had some streams that reached 1,000 people, but having 1,000 viewers watch the whole thing the same way Ty and you and Holly and a few other people have been supporting me, that's hard. That's very hard. That takes a lot of time and consistency. I'm just being honest with you. I'm learning so much about the extinction of dinosaurs. Kai said, Yan, dinosaurs used to roam on a thing called a supercontinent. A supercontinent is all the continents combined together. Why don't you find out what dinosaurs roamed? That's a great question. What dinosaur roamed Rwanda? So when all the continents were one, it was Pangea, right? That's what it's called, Pangea. Pangea was all the continents when they were one before the tectonic plates shifted, you know? But I think Africa was like the southeast side of Pangea. Thank you for coming, Romeo. Appreciate you. I just learned that when the asteroid was hitting the Earth, it had a speed of it had a speed of 20 to 30 kilometers per second. 20 to 30 kilometers per second is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get back to work. Okay. There's a new piece I gotta work on right now. There's a new piece I gotta work on right now. Okay. Enjoy your dinner if you gotta go to dinner. Okay. I'm gonna get to work. Thank you, Into the Mind. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Ty. Welcome back. Wait, this doesn't feel right. Is this the same? Hold up. I think it's the same. It's the same, right? Ty said, Yan, have you noticed any patterns of difference in your drawings while depressed? Yo, Ty, I'm gonna be honest. Yo, Ty, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my sketches were better when I was depressed. That's true. When I was depressed, my sketches were. I liked the sketches that came out of my depression more. Yes, I made this amazing. I made two great sketches when I was depressed. One of them, when I was depressed, I made this sketch when I was depressed. I made this one. I made this sketch when I was depressed, and I really like it. You know, you know, I really like it. So I guess being depressed helps creatively. Not that I want to be depressed again. That was terrible. What's up? I'm here. I'm just working. Thank you for introducing me to people, Ty. I'm just working right now. Sorry. Damn, I miss all these people.